And I'll start by saying that as the Ugandan community in Oxford, we are here to support Lydia Mugambe as one of the key members in our community. She's been here for between 3 to 4 years, and we prepared a statement, and hopefully it would reach out to Uganda government and the British people. So, as the Ugandan community in Oxford, we wish to express our deep concern regarding the recent verdicts, including Justice Lydia Mugambe and the allegations of domestic slavery brought against her by a young woman whom she supported for many years. Justice Mugambe has long been recognized as a prominent figure within the Ugandan judiciary, admired for her professional integrity, commitment to justice. In our local community, however, we know her as beyond her judicial role. Lydia is a warm, hospitable, deeply family-oriented individual. Her unwavering Christian faith and compassionate spirit were evident in our everyday interactions with us. She was not only a devoted mother to our own children, but also a maternal figure to many within our community. Her generosity and kindness were well known and widely well respected in our community. During the early years of her PhD in Oxford, Lydia endured the profound loss of her parents in close to her succession. The period of deep personal grief affected her and her children immensely. As a community, we relied around her, offering support and solidarity during this incredibly difficult time. While we unequivocally support the principles of justice and the protection of all individuals from exploitation, we also believe it is important to consider the broader context and the character of those involved. Lydia Mugambe's record of kindness, integrity, and service speaks volumes about who she is. We urge that her full story be taken into account as this situation continues to unfold. For the time we got to know Justice Lydia Mugambe, she only ever demonstrated generosity and compassion. It is in this context that we find the allegations made against her by the young lady to be deeply troubling. We are concerned that the complainant, a young woman who had been recipient of Lydia's long-standing support, many have portrayed the situation in the way that leveraged Lydia's high social standing and professional background to elicit sympathy and gain legal advantage. When the young woman arrived in UK, Lydia introduced her to a Uganda community as a relative, and the identity she did not dispute at any time. She lived freely in Lydia Mugambe's home, enjoying the same privileges as any family member would. We were shocked and deeply saddened by the accusations made against Justice Lydia Mugambe by a young woman she had long supported and spoken of with pride and affection. Based on what we have witnessed during their time in Oxford, their relationship appeared grounded in mutual respect and care. Justice Mugambe welcomed her into her home, introduced her as a relative. We knew that she had employment even before she came in UK, as well as supporting her to obtain other jobs in UK. All extended in the spirit of generosity, not obligation or coercion. It must be emphasized that Lydia provided her financial support, education opportunities, and treated this young woman as part of her family. We continue to hope for a fair, balanced review of the facts. We stand by the values of compassion, truth, justice that define both Lydia and our wider community. We believe that Lydia's case reflects a troubling miscarriage of justice, particularly when viewed through without the full cultural, relational, factual context elements, which appear to have been either misunderstood or insufficiently considered by the adjudicating authorities. Justice Mugambe facilitated this young lady to access professional opportunities in UK, an offer that was accepted voluntarily. Despite arrangements for employment and accommodation elsewhere, the young woman insisted on remaining with Justice Mugambe, who out of kindness and concern allowed. The generosity, though perhaps in the tension with immigration rules, stemmed from compassion but not coercion. This young lady got involved with it. Regrettably, it is thought that this young lady got involved with individuals who allegedly advised her to seek asylum. She filed a claim of domestic slavery, a claim we believe was made in bad faith, potentially as means of manipulating the UK's migration and asylum system. The young lady also took advantage by seeking sympathy as a victim due to claiming power imbalance, due to Lydia's high professional background and high positions of power, as well as social class. The troubling news of domestic slavery that Lydia accused of by the same young woman whom she had spoken of so highly of remains difficult to comprehend how someone she trusted could act in a way that accused her, that has caused her immense harm. What is most alarming is the apparent lack of critical evidence considered during proceedings, as well as the heavy reliance on the singular narrative. The relationship between these two individuals was deeply rooted in cultural norms of extended family and mutual support, not exploitation. The portrayal of Justice Mugambe as an oppressor mischaracterizes a long history of her goodwill and mentorship. Justice must be based on holistic, evidence-based approach that includes cultural context, long relational dynamics. In this case, we fear that a respected figure renowned for her integrity and service has been unjustly maligned, with her support and kindness misinterpreted as an abuse. As the Oxford community, we feel that UK judicial system, perhaps on this occasion, lacked a call of a comprehensive and impartial reassessment of this case, taking into account the full spectrum of facts and cultural nuances. True justice requires more than a legal formalism. It requires context, fairness, and the courage to distinguish between genuine abuse and exploitation of legal systems. We stand together, and this statement is made on behalf of the Oxford community that stands here to support Lydia Mugambe. Thank you very much.
Free Lydia Mugambe!
Free Lydia Mugambe! Free Lydia Mugambe! Free Lydia Mugambe! Free Lydia Mugambe! Free Lydia Mugambe! Free Lydia Mugambe! Free Lydia Mugambe! Free Lydia Mugambe! Free Lydia Mugambe! Free Lydia Mugambe! Free Lydia Mugambe! Free Lydia Mugambe! Free Lydia Mugambe! Free Lydia Mugambe! Free Lydia Mugambe! Free Lydia Mugambe! Free Lydia Mugambe! Free Lydia Mugambe! Free Lydia Mugambe! Free Lydia Mugambe! Free Lydia Mugambe! Free Lydia Mugambe! Justice for Lydia! 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 Justice for Lydia. 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 Justice